Welcome to my channel, LightAsAFeatherTarot. So this is going to be a pick a card reading, and basically it is, why is he silent? So this could be, you know, your romantic partner. It could be someone that you know. One of my subscribers sent me an email and they really wanted to do this pick a card, so I thought I would go ahead and roll this one out. All of my contact information is listed below if you would like a personal reading for yourself. Remember, this is a general reading, so if the messages don't resonate, please don't make them fit. Also, please see below in the description box, I have some new merchandise. Please click the link. All of the proceeds go to, you know, me getting more equipment, getting different tarot decks, and just being able to put up more videos like this. So thank you so much for watching. Also, if you could please, this is a new channel. I'm trying to increase my subscribers. If these messages resonate with you, if you like these videos, if you could please share my video with your friends, family, co-workers, I would truly appreciate it. All right, on to the reading. So we have the first pile, the second pile, and the third pile. If you could please timestamp all three below, I will give that person one free question. So I'll pull a few cards. So let's go ahead and start. So I'll give you a second to meditate over the first pile, the second pile, and the third pile. Whichever pile resonates with you or kind of pulls you towards it, you can pick one, two, or all three if you want. So I'll give you a moment to connect with the cards. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. So we'll pull this out the way. All right, so why is he silent? So Spirit, please allow the messages to come through. Set the intentions for this video, and it is for our highest good. So let's see what we have. So it says, when I'm connected to Spirit, I feel a sense of creativity. A sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. Okay. So the word that sticks out to me the most is ease. You know, are things easy right now? Are you having any blockages when it comes to your certainty? Or are you feeling a bit uncertain, especially with this reading as far as someone being silent? But let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. Beautiful. So we're starting off with the Star card. So, you know, the Star card is a very healing energy, you know. So if, you know, between you and this person, you know, maybe time is passing and it's creating some type of healing. So I'm almost getting the sense that, you know, maybe this person is healing in silence. They're reflecting, you know, upon the past, and, you know, maybe for some of you, certain things in the past for this person or you two in general is a bit sad or a bit painful, but it's a very reflective energy, right? And then we have the Knight of Wands. So if this is a card, the pile that you picked, I feel that, you know, you may be feeling a little uncertainty when it comes to this other person, you know, especially with the Star card coming up here. It's a very healing energy, so very healing and very reflective. So this gives me the feeling that this person needs time. Maybe they need a little bit of space. But with the Knight of Wands coming in, I feel that there's going to be some passion ignited. Spirit is very straightforward. They're just going to get it together. So, you know, for some of you out there, I feel like this other person is really just kind of in their head right now, reflecting and maybe doing a little bit of healing. So let's get some clarifying cards. So Spirit, can you please clarify the Star? So we have the Hierophant here. So with this healing energy and the Hierophant, you know, this could speak about faith, right? This could speak about the faith between you guys, the faith in a relationship, the faith of building, maybe the faith of the future between you two. So whoever this person is, you know, they feel they're standing their ground, you know, they're standing for what they believe in, you know, but the thoughts are definitely around you know, faith, building the future, some type of commitment, some type of plan. You know, I feel like they're looking, they're reevaluating and looking at the future, you know, looking at the longevity of this relationship. They're not really budging, you know, they're standing for the right, they're standing up for what they believe in. So there definitely is a question here as far as the longevity, the commitment. And I'm feeling like a little bit of sorrow, a little like crying over spilt milk, just kind of staying in that energy of the past. We have the Emperor here. We have the Moon. So I'm feeling with the Four of Cups and the Moon coming up here, you know, there's certain things that they're not aware of, you know. Sometimes with the Moon energy, you know, it creates some type of uncertainty. Sometimes it can create a heightened sense of emotion, right? So this is where that certainty comes in. You know, maybe if you're feeling uncertain, maybe they're feeling uncertain as well. Seven of Swords. I feel like this person could be reflecting on some type of situation that happened in the past, and maybe you or the other person, maybe it's like an energy of somebody not being forthcoming. It could point to cheating, but it doesn't have to be that extreme, you know. Cheating, dishonesty, you know, just not being honest, maybe just not being forthcoming. This person could also just not have all the facts. They might not have all the facts about the situation, but this is how they feel, right? They might feel a little left out in the cold. They thought things were one way, but they're really another. With the Knight of Swords here, you know, with this energy, you know, it's a very fast moving energy. You know, this is like, watch your words, because, you know, you could change things within a matter of seconds, just a matter of words. You could change things, you know, by being too harsh. And then you have the Three of Cups. So if the messages resonate, take them. If they don't, then leave them, right? This is a very this is a general reading, but this is going to be very specific, what I'm about to say. I feel like, you know, there are things in the past that happen, and this person feels they feel taken advantage of, they feel lied to. I feel like, you know, there was other people involved or other person involved, and, you know, I feel like this caused issues. This caused issues, arguments, disagreements, and I'm feeling like this energy is in the past, and that's kind of what they're reflecting on. You know, I feel like this might have affected your home life. or, you know, you and this person, home life, your stability, maybe the stability of your relationship. You know, this speaks about some type of soul connection you have with the person. This also speaks about a choice. So I don't know, some of you out there, the person that's not speaking to you right now, or, you know, being less talkative, maybe they're going to make a choice in regards to, you know, their their foundation or stability or their security. Spirit, can you clarify the Knight of Wands? So we have the Two of Pentacles, Tower, so let me see. So let me get one more card for the Lovers. So I feel that with this whole emotional roller coaster that this person is going through, which I'm sure it's affecting you as well, right? Because it may be creating some type of uncertainty or some type of, you know, the opposite of ease, just a little bit of discomfort. I feel like they're going to move forward with this energy. You might have to give them a little time to heal and move past it, but they're going to move past it. They're going to move past this energy. They're going to move forward. I feel like maybe they were contemplating whether they wanted to move forward with the relationship in general, but I feel like they are going to move forward. With the Knight of Wands here, I feel like they're going to give the effort of the passion. They're going to give, you know, the relationship the full divided attention here. They're going to make an effort to create that harmony and that balance in the relationship. You know, some type of sudden change comes in. Now, this could be to the person or to you or to both of you guys, but whatever sudden change comes in, you know, it's going to bring happiness and joy. It's something that comes in very unexpectedly, and it's going to bring in happiness. So if these messages are resonating with you, make sure that you're staying connected with Spirit. Make sure you're, you know, doing your breathing exercises, you're grounding yourself, especially if you're around someone's energy, if they feel uncertain, right? Six of Pentacles coming up. So, you know, maybe discussions of give and take are going to come up. Maybe they're going to be more vocal or more open about, hey, in a relationship, I need this. You know, you did these things and now I feel like this. Maybe it's going to be more give and take. And that healing really did help the relationship, because then you have the Queen of Pentacles coming up. So I feel like this person, they're really gonna nurture and tend to the relationship. So please, you know, leave messages below. Let me know how these messages are resonating for you guys for the first pile, because it seemed very specific. All right, so let me get these off the table. Okay, so second pile. So let's see what we have here. Instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. Beautiful. So with this card, instantly I'm getting the sense of Spirit is saying, focus on being more present, right? And don't worry. Don't worry as much, you know? If you're worrying about something, is it gonna matter in a week, 2 weeks, 6 months, you know? I know it's natural to worry, but this is saying there's no need to worry about the future. So we have the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Three of Cups. So I'm getting the energy of moving forward, very victorious, very successful energy. very powerful energy. King of Swords. So, you know, this person right here, you know, the King of Swords, he's very dependable, very grounded, you know, has a way with his words. Sometimes the King of Swords, you know, he can get stuck in his head a little bit, but he may be thinking about things. Maybe he's thinking about, you know, moving forward. Maybe he's thinking about the future. Right here. Maybe he's worried about the future. You know, he's focused on his happiness, his satisfaction, his wishes coming true. Maybe he's a little too worried about, you know, more so work and future things in regards to his wish fulfillment. You know, sometimes when you focus on one thing too much, it's not good, right? Because then while you focus on one thing too much, other things are neglected, right? So with the Seven of Cups here, you know, this King of Swords, he has several different options in front of him. You know, I feel like these are almost opportunities for the future. I'm almost seeing, like, Spirit is showing me a person sitting in a chair, like reading the newspaper, on the internet, just kind of like researching, investigating, looking at information. So maybe they're just really occupied. I feel like they're really in their head. You know, they're in hermit mode. That's why they're not being talkative right now. You know, they're really focusing on tending to their investments, you know. You have the Fool here. I feel like they're in their head about new beginnings, and they may be a little bit impatient about it. You know, with the Four of Cups here, this talks about being a little just not satisfied, you know, not satisfied, and maybe just not satisfied with the timing of things. Maybe they're ready for things to move forward. Because I feel like the purpose of this is them focusing on their future. Now, how much are they sharing with you because they're being silent, you know, and that can be nerve-wracking in itself. So if you two are together and he's worried and he's not saying anything and he's closed off, and I mean, of course it's gonna make you worry, right? We have the Devil here. So it speaks about obligations, right? Obligations, maybe bills, responsibilities. You know, I'm feeling like this person has, you know, they have a lot on their plate, right? They have a lot on their plate, and maybe they're not able to communicate the things that they want to communicate. You know, maybe it's hard for them to communicate, like, hey, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, you know, I'm not giving up, you know, I want to move forward, I'm definitely moving forward, but they're literally right there. Ace of Wands. So I feel like, you know, with the Three of Cups coming up here, they're gonna get some type of break, right? They're gonna get some type of celebration in regards to them not giving up. You know, this new beginning is coming in. So, you know, a lot of times with relationships, disagreements or disconnections between you and another person, you know, it might not even have to do with you. It could be doing, you know, the silence and the distance could be because of the financial constraints or the responsibility or the obligations or the lack of opportunities. So I'm feeling like once this new beginning comes in, this new job, new proposal, promotion, High Priestess, I feel that, you know, the High Priestess speaks of, you know, your intuition, not showing your cards, not letting everyone know your plans. I'm feeling like once this new beginning comes in, and once it does, things are going to change very quickly. And it's going to allow more balance in this person's life. You know, it's going to be just, it's going to be fair, and it's going to take off some of the pressures of, you know, the responsibilities, the obligations, the bills, the, you know, whatever it is. It's going to take away from this worry. You know, it's going to bring in those abundance, that family life, that home life, that stability, that just that comfort, right? So it doesn't have to be necessarily family with kids, but this person, you know, I feel like they're really focused on investing in themselves. They're focusing on the future. They're focusing on opportunities. And, you know, I really feel like they want to get away from, you know, anything that's weighing them down. So I think the best thing during this time with this person is, you know, maybe root them on, especially with this energy of the Nine of Wands, you know, because they're kind of exhausted. Root them on, support them, and just, I wouldn't take it personal. You know, I would just know that, you know, they have a lot on their plate. And I think during this time, support is going to be the best thing for them. Oh, excuse me. About to sneeze. All right, and now on to the next pile. It's like as soon as I start recording, my allergies start acting up. Okay, so, excuse me, last but not least. So this reads, the universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and lead me compassionately towards the highest good. Beautiful. So let's see. All right, so we have the Three of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So let's get some clarification of why he is silent. So Spirit, can you clarify the Three of Swords? All right, so with the Three of Swords, you know, this speaks of some type of past hurt, past sorrow. This is typically something in the past. And with the Seven of Swords coming up, you know, it could speak about, you know, someone being a little dishonest, not forthcoming. It could be to the extremes of stealing, taking something that wasn't theirs, lying, just being kind of sneaky. And then the Moon. So this lets me know that this person doesn't have all the facts about this. You know, sometimes you feel a certain way about things and you don't have all of the answers. Doesn't mean it's not true, but you don't have all the answers. You know, even with this towards the highest good thing, I'm almost getting the feeling that, and this isn't for everyone, but someone could be dealing with someone that's very pessimistic. Maybe feeling like someone's always trying to get them. And like I said, that's not for everyone, but that's what I'm getting from Spirit. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. So, you know, this speaks about holding on to. Maybe they're holding on to the fact that this happened in the past. Like they're just not letting it go. And it's, you know, it's not healthy. and it's exhausting, you know, with the Nine of Wands coming up here. The Star card. So with the Star card coming up, I definitely feel like there's going to be some type of healing that's going to be taking place. Some healing from this past hurt. And I feel like this person within time is going to be able to, you know, take action, look towards the future, expand. And they're gonna move into success. You know, they're gonna move into feeling good. You know, maybe they just needed a little bit of healing, a little bit of time. Maybe they had to go within about this Seven of Swords, about this deceit, lies, you know, something that hurt them in the past, that they felt like someone was either being sneaky. And I'm not saying that this is between you and this person, you know, because it could be you or them or someone around you. But this person really had to go within about the situation. You know, they had to go in on a soul level. I feel like it was a very painful situation, and I feel like it almost caught them off guard, you know. And then the Nine of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups. So I feel like, you know, this person went within. They went within for the answers for the past hurt, right? And I feel like they realize that they have options when it comes to their happiness, right? And I feel like this is almost like an attitude change. You know, maybe certain things open up for this person, certain things become available, and they see the value, right? They see the value in things. You know, maybe some type of clarity comes in when it comes to these lies or this hurt. You know, I feel like this person was dealing with this internally. And with this coming up, you know, this is about you too as well. You have to make sure that you are not only compassionate to other people, but you have to make sure that you're compassionate towards yourself, right? So if this person can't get out of this funk, they can't continue to be in this energy of, you know, either using you as a punching bag or bringing it up. You know, they're gonna have to heal from this, you know, and I do see healing, and I do moving, you know, see them moving forward and looking into the future, you know, but they can't continue to go back to this, because it's just not, it's not going to be healthy. You know, it's going to be essentially an emotional roller coaster. You know, the bottom of the deck, Five of Swords. So this is, you know, speaks of winning, but at what cost? You know, what is it going to cost you to regain the communication with this person, or to get on the same page? Now, if you're willing to move forward and work through it, depending on where your foundation is, wonderful. But if it seems like an unhealthy pattern, then, you know, I would really see, you know, what is in your highest good, what is in your highest interest, right? Because you don't want to be, you know, I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles in my mind's eye. You know, you're taking care of that other person, and then they're not taking care of you. And, you know, for some of you, that you were the one that wasn't honest with that person and they can't let it go. You know, you have to be compassionate with yourself and make sure you're not beating yourself up. Give them time to heal, you know, but make sure you're setting boundaries, because you don't want to, you know, be in a vicious cycle where, you know, conflict is going to come up whenever they feel that they're not able to, you know, deal with it in a healthy manner. So Wow, this pick a card was pretty deep, right? So please comment below, let me know how these messages are resonating with you guys. Truly appreciate all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. And until next time.